Over the last 60 days, I've generated almost $1 million in revenue with one single dropshipping store. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Andrew Cassian. I'm 19 years old and I've been doing dropshipping for around a year now. Over the last year, I made multiple 6 to 7 figure brands, and dropshipping has allowed me to quit my job at Walmart and become financially free. I also have a free Discord server where I receive tons of questions asking how to get started. So in today's video, I'll be breaking down exactly what it takes to start making money with dropshipping in 2024. Here's a quick breakdown of today's video. We're going to start with a quick introduction of what dropshipping is, and then move on to the 6 main pillars of running a successful store. And at the very end, I'll include some extra information and common mistakes to avoid. So what exactly is dropshipping? Let's say you want to make some money and one day you find this amazing product you want to sell. Let's say the person making this product is named John. John charges you $2 to make and ship the product directly to the customer. Then you build your website for the product, do some online marketing, and get your very first sale for $10. Now you take the $10 you made, give John $2 to make and deliver the product to the customer, and that leaves you with $8 in pure profit. The reason why dropshipping works so well is because you don't need any product on hand, so you don't have to risk inventory, and you don't even have to worry about delivery. So if you guys don't know what this website is, it's called PP Ads. PP Ads is essentially just a TikTok ad spy tool where you're able to find products just like these that people are actually running up at the moment. Now this tool is actually $150 a month, but inside my Discord server we do have a link that you can sign up for only $30. Now to start this product research method, you want to head over to product search on the top and select United States as the region. Last ad date is going to be the last 24 hours, so people who are currently running up these products, and the first ad date the last 15 days. Now you're going to select 500 for per page, and now sort by impressions. Now there's a lot to sift through to begin with, but you'll be able to find some pretty good products. Not at the very top though, because they're already outbidding you and there are plenty of the competitors running these products as well. So you're going to want to sift through all these products. There's going to be a lot of bullshit that you're going to have to cut out, but there are some gems in here. There's a couple criteria when I'm looking for products. First and foremost, there has to be kind of like a problem solver or maybe a wow factor. I also try to find products that have less than 10 competitors at once, and there's also plenty of content already on the TikTok platform, so I won't have to order UGC content off the rip. So looking through here, there's a lot of crap, such as actually branded products like these chips, and also these cooling cases, which aren't very, and these cooling cases and pipeline drainage, they're not really good products, so you want to skip over them. So after scrolling quite a bit, I actually found this one product that looks somewhat interesting. It is this polygel nail kit. Now it seems like they are running in kind of weird regions such as Malaysia, Indonesia, but after simply searching this product on PP Ads, we're able to see how many competitors are actually running this product. Now it seems like there is about 4 competitors, and it did run plenty in the past. Now this is a pretty good sign, but we can also check if it has ran in the past. So I believe there's already plenty of content on TikTok to repurpose, so that's a very good sign. So this is definitely a product I would actually test. Now if PP Ads is not giving you any products to work with, I recommend heading over to Temu and finding the best sellers for each category. So what I like to do is head over to categories, beauty and health, select all beauty and health. Now you're able to see all the trending items for beauty and health, such as this brightening cream and these wigs. Now there are a lot of products that are not good on this site, such as this full bed frame, but you can find some gems in here. It's just a lot harder to find products because there's a lot to sift through. But as you guys can see, there is some pretty good products such as this brightening cream and this retinol face cream. I did actually find a couple of my winning products on this page, but I 100% recommend you get PP Ads because it's way easier. Finding a winning product can take a lot of time. My 7-figure product wasn't even my very first store, and I can almost guarantee you your first product won't work unless you have some proper help. If you're willing to invest in yourself, I have a Discord community in my description where we've helped multiple students print with dropshipping. So we're going to continue validating this winning product. So we're going to head over to the competitor store and see how it actually looks. So taking a quick look at the store is not very good at all. It seems to be a general store, which is kind of the last thing you should be doing. and it seems that the colors are kind of taking up the whole product. Taking a look at another competitor's store, it seems like it has a similar layout with the same offer and the colors taking up the whole product page. But it seems like they slightly improved it by adding better images and actual descriptions. So both of these landing pages have the same offer and a similar landing page, so it should be very easy to outcompete them. These product pages are also missing a ton of things such as reviews, testimonials, before and afters, and many other things. You want to create a better brand than your competitors. You have to be better in some aspect, whether that's creating better ad creatives, creating better organic videos, having a better store layout, or offering a better deal to your customers. So finding a quality supplier is the most important part of dropshipping. So having a good supplier is essential because they'll give you the best rates and the fastest shipping times. You won't have to deal with US customs as much, and it's overall a better experience. And if you don't pick a good supplier, you're going to get into a lot of trouble. Back around 6 months ago, a buddy of mine was actually running up a product and he was doing very well, but because of his supplier there was a misunderstanding and the supplier ended up refunding $30,000 worth of orders. So finding a great supplier is essential, and I'm going to tell you guys how to do it right now. Now you're going to type in the product you actually want to test. So in this case we're going to do a face mask. Now it's going to pop up with a bunch of search results, and as you guys can see, there's an MOQ, minimum order quantity. In this case it's 20,000 units. And we don't want that since we're drop shipping, so we're going to head over to the supplier. Now what you're going to do is press chat now and kind of ask them to be your agent. And the majority of the time they're going to say yes since they are suppliers themselves. Now this does take a couple goes to get a good supplier, but once you do, it saves a lot of headaches for you. You can just send them a photo of the product you want to source and they'll give you a quote. Now if you want to skip this whole process and use the same supplier I've scaled multiple 7 figures with, it's inside my Discord server. Now once you found a good product and validated it and found a good supplier to source it for you, you're going to want to create a Shopify store. Now if you're wondering why on the top of the screen it says select a plan to get your first month for $1, it's because I have this link that's in the description that I signed up with, and now you can get the Shopify plan for only $1 a month. The Shopify plans start from $30 a month all the way to $2,300 a month, so it saves you a ton of money, and I do this with every single store I create. So once you make your Shopify store with the link down below, you're going to want to head over to settings and then to domains. You're going to press the buy new domain button and think of a pretty broad name for your brand. This is because you're going to test a lot of products with a singular domain, and you don't want to be buying a lot of domains for each product that you test. So for example, we're going to think of a quick name to do, such as Ultisha. I just got that off the top of my dome, and for example ultisha.com is $15 a year, so it's very cheap. So once your domain is all set up, you're going to want to head over to online store on the left hand side, and this is going to be your page. Now you're going to want to customize this website around the particular product that you're testing. A great example of this is Bleem.com. Their whole product page is revolved around the crystal hair eraser. Heading over to the product page is super clean, sleek, has emoji benefits, plenty of reviews, a bundles option with a free gift. As you scroll down, there's testimonials, a sticky card at the bottom, gifts, before and afters, results, more results, and a guarantee and more reviews on the bottom. You gotta remember that people only want to see results, so before and afters, testimonials, and more results like these is really important for your store. Super clean page. This is how my page is, and this is how your page should be as well. Now if you need help building your dropshipping store, just join my free Discord and ask me or the other 7-figure dropshippers in the community. Now a lot of people like to start dropshipping by making organic videos, but I do not recommend that at all. Now it may be free to post videos on TikTok, but it's extremely hard to get a viral video. And if you do somehow get a viral video, the odds of you sustaining that is very slim. So I recommend starting out with paid advertising off the rip, and on TikTok is actually way cheaper than Facebook. So that's why I recommend doing TikTok ads off the rip. It's much more sustainable and it's way cheaper than you think. Now when it comes to advertising your store, I 100% recommend that you start on TikTok ads. From what I learned from teaching beginners is that TikTok ads is the easiest to start out with. It's super easy to set up, super cheap to start testing, and super easy to start scaling. So what you're going to want to do is type in TikTok for business, and it's going to bring you to this first page. Press get started, and it's going to prompt you to make a business center. You're going to head over to advertiser accounts on the left and create your first ad account. Once you make your ad account, it should look something like this, and that means you're pretty much good to go to start running ads. So right now we're in one of the old ad accounts that I actually scaled one of my products with. As you guys can see here, almost $50,000 in spend, but that's not really what we're going to look at. We're going to look at CPC, CPM, CTR, and CPA. So going through each of these metrics, this is the CPC, the cost per click, the amount it costs to send the customer to the website. The CPM is the cost per 1,000 views, so in this case, the cost per 1,000 views is $14. The CTR is the percent of people that actually click on your website and view it. Last but not least, CPA, which means cost per acquisition or cost per purchase, is the amount of money it takes to send the customer to purchase your product, and in this case, it's $11. All these metrics are quite important, but the most important ones is CPC, CTR, and CPA. Now, before you even scale, you want to make sure all these metrics are on par with your product. Now, if you're running an expensive product that's over $50, you want the CPC under 70 cents, but if you're running a product that's around $30 to $40 or even less than that, you want it less than 50 cents. The CTR should never be under 2%, and then the CPA should always be pretty decently profitable for you. Now, if you're break even or even unprofitable, you're going to want to mass test creatives and change a couple things on your website, whether that's the offer or the website structure. Now, we're going to go over some common mistakes, starting with the actual product research. Now, I see plenty of people test overran products such as the magnetic eyelashes. As you guys can see here, there's dozens and dozens of people running products similar or the same exact ones like these. It's really important to have less than 10 competitors running the product, because if you have more than 10 competitors, your metrics are going to be really high and it's going to be super hard to scale. Another big issue I see with a lot of people starting out is their website. Your website should look pretty much similar to this. Really high quality images, emoji benefits, plenty of reviews, good bundle offers, more testimonials, gifts, and a whole product page similar to this. You want to make your store look as branded as possible because no one wants to buy from a dropshipper. If they even have one thought of you dropshipping, they're not going to end up purchasing the product, because most dropshipping products are terrible and sometimes they don't even arrive. That's why it's really important to have a branded looking store, great suppliers, and great products off the rip, so you never have to deal with these issues ever again. And one thing I've realized when beginners are testing is that they cut products way too early. As you guys can see here, for this specific product, I had about $20 in spend with a $1.36 CPC, which is way higher compared to when I was scaling. Now, if I just gave up and moved on, I would never see the potential this product had, but I decided to keep testing creatives and different offers until it actually stuck. I test the product for around a day or two, and if day one does not show any potential, I cut it. But if I see a little sign of life from it, I decide to make a new batch of creatives or test a new offer. And then if day two does bad, I cut it, and if it does well, I could scale it up. So now you know what dropshipping is, how to find quality winning products, trusted suppliers, build branded websites, and market and scale your brand. And leave me a comment if you have any questions or any feedback, and I'll try to respond to every single one of them. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff, and join Ecom Club if you want to start making serious money with dropshipping.